Get to shining, recruit.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private?
There we go. There we go. Now we're live. Cool.
Can I help you? Farewell.
Alright. Wizard greeted us and asked us to meet him above the Legion headquarters. Above the Legion headquarters for briefing on Jake's murder. Talk to this guy. Okay. Investigate the crime scene at the tavern. Alright, let's go north of the Legionnaires' place. Above the Legionnaires' headquarters.
It's due again.
I guess perhaps that means up here.
Tree!
Now where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? There it is.
Okay, so I guess above the headquarters.
Can I help ya? Farewell.
Attention!
Maybe they meant here. Upstairs. Maybe they meant upstairs. Chat?
To the barracks!
Chat, are you here?
March!
We have 0 viewers?
Recruits, that was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
Cool. 0 viewers. Whatever, this is a great game. I don't even care. I'll play this by myself. To be honest, if I wasn't doing this, I would literally just sit and play this game all day by myself anyway. Wow, what was it? I like the weaving towers of books. Toggle inventory, skills, journal, map, menu, chat, show target info. Okay. I thought I had done something to make my guys glow and to make the enemies glow.
Can I help you?
Soulless Hunter! Welcome to my most humble atelier? No need to look so flabbergasted, it is I, Arhu, and my other rather preferred guys. So, now that the cat is out of the bag, what can I do for you? How about you tell me a bit about yourself? But certainly, what would you like to know? Rather, who rather than what are you? Oh, I am but a wizard, a guardian of man and beast, and indeed I am both. My body, like any other, is bound to a temporal decay, but my spirit is a speck of light and shone forth from the eternal sun that is the cosmic soul. My task upon this earth is to protect the heart of nature, the very antithesis of which is the intrigue spun by demons and directors of the dead. Hence my involvement in Cecil. You see, my one desire is to witness a world in which every mother looks around her and purrs with calm contentment, for she knows her chicks or children, her cubs or calves will grow up without knowing the meaning of menace, the enfeeblement of fear. To my great regret, none of them purr as yet. So can you take the guy's cat and something like that, yes. Polymorphing has always been a hobby of mine, and I use it quite often. Does it surprise you that I favor my feline figure? Ha ho! It does many. Then again, you haven't experienced just how far certain boundaries can be pushed when you tread upon the realm of instinct. Even articulate speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inexorably innate. It's handy to speak in more than meows, no question. With opposable thumbs, I couldn't brew potions and make machines without them. This I freely admit. But to be out in the night, to stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness, you couldn't possibly imagine the thrill. Isn't it dangerous polymorph like you do? What if you get stuck in another form? Oh, that'll never happen. Granted, a witch could make a polymorph permanent if she enchanted me and my cat guys, but I'll just have to be careful around witches, won't I? I am my own wizard, you know, and I don't intend to become anyone's familiar. By all means, let's discuss Jake's murder. Of course, I hope your investigation fares well. I can but piece together a few morsels. What few morsels fell from the grapevine into a rather disappointing meal, I'm afraid. They say a woman arrived in... Oh, wait. Hold on. That's why I can't see anyone talking in chat, because I'm not in my chat. Ha ha ha. I was in someone else's chat entirely. I'm crazy. Now I can read you guys, finally, after 7 minutes. Hi. Hi, guys. Hi. They say a woman arrived in King's Crab Inn sometime after midnight. She retired to a room on the ground floor where she was soon joined by a man who had been nursing the same cup of wine for hours. I say man and woman because both of them were cloaked and recognized by none. About an hour later, another figure arrived, headed for the same room. Soon after, a terrible commotion erupted and thundering light of magic was witnessed by a few remaining patrons. It took a while for the landlord to pluck up the courage to enter the mystery room. When he finally did, he found Jake there, dead. How and why he came to be there no one knows, but I had a good look around the scene of the crime before the Legion barred anyone from entering. The traces of magic I felt were vile, source no doubt. Who, in your opinion, are the suspect? I myself have none, even though the rest of the town already has mentally tried and convicted Jake's wife Esmeralda. Now, it may well be established that she's in fact the guilty party. I'm not claiming that I'm certain she's innocent, but let's just say if I really thought this murder case would be so easily resolved, I wouldn't have sent for Solos Hunters. Can you tell me anything else about the orcs? I can't say much more, but that they're madmen, all the more dangerous to us because of their alliance with what should be a natural enemy. You won't see me teaming up with a terrier in a hurry.
Farewell!
We're good. You know what? We're good.
To the barracks! March! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
Can I help ya? Farewell.
Can I help you?
Legion's greetings. I have been informed about your heroics on the beach. While that I had been there to partake in the battle, but my duties lie here, sworn as I am to protect Lady Esmeralda from the rabble that would enforce summary justice on her, even though she is, until proven guilty, wholly innocent. I am Septimus, 7th son of a household of 9, legionnaires all. Me and 2 brothers of mine were assigned to Cecil for one day. Alas, both of them have long since fallen in battle against the dead, but never shall I lose heart. Long as a single legionnaire stands, all of us remain undefeated in the eyes of the gods. What do you think about Esmeralda? So fair a lady I have seldom seen of all of Rivellon. My friends, I have traveled more extensively than migratory birds do. She stands accused of murder, but in my mind, her presumed guilt is fallacy and indeed a fabrication. Steadfast I will guard her, never will I waver unless absolute proof of her culpability shall be brought before me. Also, I hold no such proof exists. Jake's murder is, in a word, a tragedy. He was well loved in all of Cecil. The Council of 7 couldn't have wished for a better ambassador. That he of all people should have braved the undying siege for so long, only to be felled by a foul sorcery, is heartening, or heart-rendering. This place is practically a tomb. All these Sicilians are constantly crying for our attention. There's a zombie in my garden, or keep my baby, my sheep is gone, oh woe is me, it never ends. I'll be grateful when our reinforcements finally arrive. Maybe they'll manage to muster the will to care. I fought orcs crazed with blood liquor. Withstood assaults by orcs wielding clubs made of human bones and teeth. I have braved the poisonous spear tips of goblins plenty, but never did I know fear until I faced the undead. Not a pleasant thing for legionnaire to feel fear, but there you have it nonetheless.
Farewell!
Can I help you?
Lords above, grant me the patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Here because you think I killed my cousin. How many times do I need to state and restate my complete innocence on the matter?
Let's discuss your husband's murder.
Like I told just about every legionnaire in town, I don't know anything about poor Jake's murder. I want his killer found and tried, but everyone suspects me of this evil deed. You're no different, are you?
So what happened? Some of the title-tattling crab chasers down the pub called me a murderous gold digger, and you believe them? These insinuations truly go beyond the pale. Oh, to think I'm getting one of my headaches. We're surrounded, undead haunting every exit, orcs gnashing at every entrance. We're sealed in like mummies, you know. Praise be that Aru the wizard has his wits about him to build his newfangled weapons of his, or Cecil would have been the very throne of decay by now. Because of him, life here is almost bearable again, despite the walking dead. But it's rather eerie and perplexing at the same time to think about how quickly one adjusts to the great dangers when a handful of guardians hold them at bay.
She seems to be quite adamant about her innocence.
We'll need to look for evidence if we want to prove she actually did the evil deed.
So, tell me, Septimus, would your wife or sweetheart be compensated by the Legion should tragedy befall you on the battlefield?
I suppose so, my lady. Seeing that I'm neither married, engaged, or attached in any way, I've never bothered to inquire.
Polite, handsome, and single. Don't go anywhere tonight, Legionnaire. I'd be afraid to be alone in the dark.
My, oh my.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for fine potatoes.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for fine potatoes.
Can I help you?
Ah, Soil Hunter, what a sight for sore Sicilian eyes. Me, I live alone here in town. Used to be that my younger brother Tom and I were practically joined at the hip, but that's all changed now. He's always been something of a rascal, calling his petty hooliganism adventuring and endlessly worrying my poor mind, but of course I've always loved that scamp to bits. For my part, I've encouraged him to join the Legion. Even got him sparring with Captain Aurelius now and then, but those fabled Fabulous Five came into town. That band of, I don't know what to call them, well, they're his heroes, and I simply couldn't prevent him from going to see them. That one meeting was all it took for Tom to run off with them on some mission to God knows where.
Farewell.
Can I help you?
How is you? Come closer. then. Closer. My ears aren't what they used to be, nor my eyes for that matter. Hello, Sotoro. City welcomes you. That depends. What kind of berries are you interested in exactly? Ah, the library. Yes, you must have a visit. It's the gem of all Cecil. Cecil? 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 Cecil. Would you like to have a look? I'll escort you upstairs myself. Sure, sounds interesting. Marvelous. Follow me.
Farewell.
What? Oh, yes, this library is the jewel of Cecil's crown, the
No,
beacon
this
of culture
isn't the
and learning in
grimoire
our
I'm looking
city.
for. The Pseudo-Monarchia Daemonium. The first edition too. Most
Victoria has every volume you can possibly imagine. She's even got a speck of information about this place packed into her brilliant brain. Yes, Victoria's come a long way from a little bundle of claws and teeth that I adopted so long ago. It brings a tear to my eye to seeing here her among her beloved children. Oh yes, I'll be on my way back downstairs. Now please introduce yourself. Minna Victoria will happy to meet you.
Farewell.
Who placed this book here? A volume of poetry and novels. Ugh, what
She's an
name?
orc?
Can I help you?
Dumbbells.
In name of Allah, I bid thee.
The Encyclopedia
Blah,
Daemonium.
blah, blah. Be welcome, human. My library is yours, as I hope your friendship is mine. I am Victoria, daughter of Mayor Cecil.
Lesser key
Oh,
of
I know what you're thinking. The likeness isn't exactly striking, is it? When I was very young, you see, I must have been cast out by my tribe, for I was found in a wicker basket floating past Cecil towards the sea. The fisherman who found me would have drowned me on the spot, for I am an orc after all, but praise be Al-Muhor, dear Cecil was among the gathered crowding. He took pity on the exiled infant that had a chance. Chance had put in his way. He raised me like I was his own, the kindest of souls, taught me the language of men, their customs, their letters. Thus I became the city's librarian, a position I uphold with no small diligence and pride. Indeed, you may. The wisdom I here hoard is yours to
this
peruse.
isn't the grimoire I'm looking for.
All I can ask is to return the books you borrow so that others may enjoy them too.
Farewell.
First edition too. Most promising. The Lesser Key of Sadakandras. What nonsense! The Pseudo-Monarchia
Volume 2.
Farewell.
I'm gone. Susasu. Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night.
Demonology for dumbbells. Ah, I need something more advanced. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
Cashino! A brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned. Theron will have to pay yet another
Demonology
fine.
for dumbbells. Ah, I need something more advanced. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library? Demonology for dumbbells. Ah, I need something more advanced. The Encyclopedia Daemonium. I know it by heart.
Volume 1, Volume 2.
The Lesser Key of Sadakandras. What nonsense! Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
Cool.
It seems.
Not in the mood for cheese.
You there, a moment of your indulgence, if you please. Are you the source hunters, are you not? The hero of the wholesale sees the hero of the whole of Cecil is a buzz about. The talk of the town, the juiciest grape of the grapevine. Such a pleasure to meet you, a delight. No, scratch that, it's much more than a delight. It's an intervention of fate, yes it is. Fate has put me on this very spot, so I may tell you about a most intriguing opportunity indeed.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, used for a scrap of gold.
Oh, it's not merely an opportunity, it's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to become better, to become the full extent of the promise that is locked inside each and every one of us. So, first of all, let me ask you a question. Do you like adventure?
Excuse has more holes than a slice of this fine camembert.
Tomatoes.
Of course, of course I do.
Heavenly herring, delicious
right, adventure is what we live for.
used for a scrap of goldie.
Not in the mood for
Some
cheese.
not because of
That
expressions,
excuse
not
has more
expressions.
holes than a slice of this fine Gouldemberg.
Clearly, two strong personalities stand before me. Two who voice their opinions with vigor when they differ. What else should I expect from mighty source hunters? Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense. Am I right? The wage of a mere soldier. Now, between you and me, tell me truthfully, don't you sometimes wish you'd earned more? Yes, gold is always welcome. Indeed, gold is always welcome. Among the fabulous five, gold flows as freely as water does to the sea. Even so, my friend, matters of cautionary nature aside, what is life without variety, without spice? To become a source hunter must be a frightful dreary. Sometimes, am I right? All those orders, investigate this, retrieve that, and at the end of the day, what do you have to show for it? Wouldn't you prefer to call your own shots and be your own boss?
Come on, you chicken.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of goldie.
Let's see.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse has more holes than a slice of this fine Gouldemberg.
You disagree with one another, but that proves you are firm-willed. You have the mind's independence, not dependence. Admit, life is too short to spend it doing someone else's bidding. Am I right? Of course I am, and that could help you attain the dream, enact the change you deserve. That is exactly what I am here. Why fate has put me right to the door of King Crab, so I could meet you and tell you about the marvel that is the Fabulous Five. The invitation to join us is yours. Grab it. Mendius at your service. What is my profession? Well, I'll tell you what it used to be, and that is a man of medicine. What does a man of medicine do but what meant what is first broken? Save lives, to be sure, but today, I changed them.
Let's see. Halibut.
Who? Tom? Oh, hold on. Yes, of course, Tom. One of our most recent additions to the Fellowship. Brave kid, smart as a pack. Will prove to be a wonderful addition to the family yet. Ah, the Fabulous Five. How I enjoy simply saying the words that describe the most illustrious celebrated adventurers guild in Riverland. Our mission? To better the world. Our mantra? To better ourselves as we do so. To realize our dreams and cleanse our souls. You'd like nothing more than to enlist. Wouldn't you? Of course you do. And you can, of course. If you still have questions, I shall answer them to the best of my abilities. Not how shall we get started?
Let's see.
What a gem of a question. Straight as an arrow, sharp as a switchblade. Most mentors view. Or Meridius. I don't remember what that was. Now then, to join the Fabulous Five is to join a fellowship, to join a fraternity, a sorority, a community. The title of a knight is bestowed upon you the moment you sign our waiver, and so it all begins.
Day on the market, it seems.
I shall be one to give you your first contracts, and once the job is done, I shall see to it you get your fair share of the reward. Of course, should you spread the word, should you propagate the gospel of the Fabulous Five, and thereby draw new knights into our fellowship, you will get a share of the reward from their contracts too. Isn't that wonderful? It sounds like a pyramid scam. By now, the genial glow of fellowship must have warmed our hearts. It has, hasn't it? But I did say fellowship, I mean family. For like a family, we support one another, cheer one another, see each other through the thick and thin, and partake in glory and defeat. Hard works, full contracts, enlist new knights, and swiftly shall you rise through the ranks. You will better yourself, you will better revel in, you will make the process, you will make the stars shine all the brighter, and you'll get fabulously wealthy in the process. What's not to like? Yeah, I ain't buying you.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
They call the undead a problem, my friend, but those who know the ways of the Fabulous Five see no problems. They see opportunities. An enterprising spirit can wrench riches from cold dead rocks, or from a dead corpse, full stop.
Until next
Yeah, this is a freaking pyramid scheme. I am not joining this. Sinkable Sam. Where's the innkeeper?
You're just hanging around the inn, are you? Waiting for what, exactly?
Can I help ya?
What do you know about Jake's murder? Mind if we keep our voices down over that sensitive subject? Death and dark magic ain't exactly great for business, you know. Telling me and I about the night of the murder. The room where it happened, it was rented to a certain woman, though I regret I can't say to who exactly. This inn is in the business of asking many questions, if you know what I mean. She came heavily cloaked and paid full sum in advance. I was used to such transactions after many similar concerning a certain Esmeralda figure. Figured this was just more of the same. I saw one other figure to go in the room that night, someone tall, little broad like a man, but shrouded.
Don't keep shouting in my ear.
Again, standard practice for Miss Counselor and her visitors. I was startled awake by horrendous hubbub. Shortly after midnight, I jumped up, grabbed my grandpa's machete, bleary-eyed in a wash in fright. By the time I burst into the room, I was horribly silent. There was only Jake on the floor, dead, surrounded by what may as well have been a battlefield. whoever done it had escaped through the window, but I saw nary a soul when I looked out. You bet I hightailed it to the Legion barracks faster than a jackrabbit after it. Counselor Jake, that poor man, I knew too much about his affairs, you know. Never figured it was my business to say anything after all that's happened, but I wonder if it wasn't a great mistake. Esmeralda's long-standing lover has the audacity to remain lodged at this very inn, you know. He's called Duke Farrell, high title for a low man. If you haven't asked him about Esmeralda, I'd recommend it.
Farewell.
Alistair? Oh. Here we go.
Can I help you?
Oh, hello, I suppose you're here to viciously interrogate me for more information I don't have, like our noble Captain Arias before you. Yes, she and I have a history that's hardly a secret anymore. I doubt quite it was even a secret from Jake when he lived. As easy would
I wonder where that
suspicion on
aging Baron
Esmeralda
of
or I
Farrell
assure you
sneaked
that the
out.
affair was never so steamy and sordid as the busybodies around town make it out to be. Jake and Esmeralda had no great affection for each other. Yet his interests, she had hers, and there was little passion left between them. Certainly not enough to fuel a murder. It's very tragic news. I won't posture and say that the Councilor and I were anything near allies, but I truly never wished the man harm. I am Duke Farrell, although I suppose my name is in the mouths enough. Blah, blah, blah.
And stay gone.
Source Hunter, I'd like to report some dark magical. Only tainted hearts could tip as miserably as this lot.
So
Been
you're
at
just hanging
Crab
around
nearly
the
10
inn,
years
are
now,
you?
personally.
Waiting for
Seen
what?
every character you can imagine, from bums to wizards, passed through these doors for a pint and a place to rest. I think I'm one of the last folks to hear him alive. That awful scream has been ringing in my ears ever since. The room where it all happened is still under quarantine. We have a constant reminder of exactly what happened. Though that's the question, is what exactly did happen? Though we all thought it was Esmeralda who checked into that room and Duke followed her in. I was washing up and nudging the last of luscious out the door when a cloaked woman rushed right past me. I never got a good look at her, damn my eyes, but I figured the way she disappeared that she was visiting one of the lodgers. I was washing up and nudging the last of luscious out the door when a cloaked woman rushed in right past me. Lucky for the perpetrators, I was rinsing bottles in the back when the terrible deed took place and saw nothing more. I ain't proud to say that I ducked under the counter and damn well stayed there until I heard Yavid fling that door open, but I was paralyzed with fright.
Can I help you?
Be back, devil. Back, I say, or I'll split you from navel to brain. Oh, ho, man, you jumpy lummox. Navel to beak, she says. 1,000 pardons, comrade. When you've been bashing skulls as long as this old bear, it's easy to mistake every nudge and jostle for the deadly grasp of a source cyclopus. Now, how about a proper introduction? But let's keep our voices down, shall we? One can never tell where the enemy has laid its eyes and ears. What do you mean by the enemy? Hell's spells, comrade, keep your voice down. Do you want every Thaddeus, Rich, and Harold to know our private business? Any one of these shifty drunkards could well be a source spy. Now then, I'll explain. Like you, I'm here to sniff out and annihilate the source threat. A source hunter in spirit, indeed, if no longer by title. Madora's the name. My hand to your cause and the sword at your side. The order retired this little old lady to a sleepy town a bit north of here, but no rocking chair can keep a born and bred source hunter from such a flagrant infestation of dark magic. Counselor murdered. Madora, for one, won't rest until the fiend is caught. On that subject, I could use someone to cover my back with the source demons looking under every loose floorboard in the city. It goes without saying that you could use another stout heart and experienced sword by your side. What evidence of source and Cecile have you found this far? Evidence, look around you, comrade. It fairly seeps from every crevice in town. There's Mayor Cecil, Thelerion, and the feline menace to name a few of many hundreds. Yes, perhaps the gravest peril threatening Cecil. Did you know these bewhiskered feline friends can see clear as day in the blackest night? Dark drilling schemers all. The more obvious source wolf in sheep's clothing I've never had the misfortune to meet. The blackguard's deaf as a brick, but it's nothing to do with his age, as he'd like all of Cecil to believe. No, I'm certain Cecil lost his hearing in a botched deal at the censorer of the South. Many fall victims to her wiles. She collects their faculties, eyesight, hearing, sense of smell, and memory, and in turn grants them some few more years of life. While my own mother woke blind as a mole one day and tried to blame the whole affairs on cataracts, she even got a local healer through bribery and coercion, no doubt to vouch for her little tale. It broke my heart to arrest her for suspicion of sorcery, but no friend to the censor is kin of mine. A town healer and a warlock. I learned that this black craft the hard way, you see. As yet unfamiliar with his devious ways, I mistakenly made eye contact with the fiend over a selection of trout in the marketplace. He gave a little wink, innocent to the untrained eyes, but his curse immediately came over me. My palms began to sweat like they had headed to hellfire. My heart raced till I feared I might bust a fog. Heavy with his dark enchantments fell over my mind, and my cheeks scorched. The villain had set a source of delirium upon me. Fortunately, I was able to maintain my presence of mind to look away before his cold curse could consume me completely. I recovered quickly, but the next instant my hand snares me. I may not be so fortunate. Yeah, you sound crazy, and like you actually have a crush on the dude. Oh god, what have I done?
So you're just hanging around the inn, are you? Waiting for what, exactly?
Thank you to these me back.
Can I help you?
Well, what do we have here? Source of development. My day just became rather more stimulating. Stand still then, if you don't mind. I want to take a good long look at the so-called savior of Sisal. Tall as an elf, strong as an orc, but your face quite classical, isn't it? Statuesque, one might say, yet smooth and sturdy as marble, as fine as chisel's edge. My word, what passion burns from your eyes. Forgive me for being forward, but I dare say, can it be you're exactly the person I've been searching for? I'm sure you must know what I mean. Like existence itself lacked a significance component. Only fill certain voids against blah blah blah.
Do keep shouting in
Found
my
the component bodies, but within your source undercome, if we ever to be united, we must truly entwine our fates. Must link our causes forevermore. Yes, you must join the Fabulous Five right away as soon as time permits. Together as a team, we shall explore the... Yeah, I'm gonna take my leave.
Farewell.
Yeah, you're probably another one of them Fabulous Five, which is... Sorry. Terrible crime. Councilor Jake was a Sicilian himself, born and bred. I'm certain his scheming wife, a foreigner, mind you, was involved.
Can I help you?
You are most welcome in my chamber. Customers rarely even find me up here, but I do so abhor the hustle bustle of the marketplace. But I am have spent more of my life on the road, traveling alongside great caravans, and I have in any given place like Riverland. All of this earth is my home, even for a few days. Whatever time that is. You wouldn't believe some things I've seen. Oh yes, the city besieged by dead is remotely special to me. All the better that it isn't for you and for me, because outlandish events lead to outlandish wares. Let's discuss your wares. Oh, well, let's not discuss. Let's browse and barter. Grant the target improved sight. Summon an ice elemental. use that for a while. Or perhaps ever, because I don't have a wizard in my party. Well, I guess you don't need a wizard, to be honest. Shit.
Farewell.
Shit.
Good to see you again.
Pension, perhaps. I have the blood of sorcerers in my veins. Between you and me, the blood of sorcerers, too. The power of sorcery is so very alluring, you know, but let us change chopsticks. For a hunter, should hunters catch a whiff of my inclinations, they wouldn't hesitate to kill me where I stand. No, I wanted to buy some stuff. I wasn't done shopping.
Gods have mercy, you're a sorcerer. I never really dabbled in sorcery. No, stand back. I'll defend myself.
Farewell.
Fuck me. Sweet Jesus. Wait, what happened to... Oh, he's knocked down? What? Spin around with your weapon and hit all adjacent enemies for 14. Yeah. I'm trying to do it. Holy shit, I think I'm gonna die. I think I'm dead. GG. This is my last save. I gotta redo 40 minutes of work. Lovely. If I had used a potion, I wouldn't have any turns, and then I still would have beaten down to that HP the next round.
Those boots would embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining, recruit.
Sorry, sir.
Think that's fun?
Alright, we gotta go up here and talk to all these guys again. Talk to this guy. Just run through the dialogue options with him again.
Can I help you?
she actually missed all this. I don't want to do that one. This must be, but even though I spent many nights leaping from a tree. Okay, the enemy's wily, they know us better than we know them. We found ways to avoid it. Until they conclude the mischief, but then you see them. Okay.
Farewell!
Cool. I should have the same information that I did before. You really think this game is more fun with a friend? I really like single-player games.
Can I help you?
Remember waking up with a head full of hammers 2 years ago? Drill started barking away, get up your lads, wait for sail for a Sisal. Them to the Legion over there they certainly were and still are. One cannot grant them victory. For I to see the mortal soul.
Farewell!
You can't hide behind that column for me.
She seems to be quite adamant about her innocence.
We'll need to look for evidence if we want to prove she actually did the evil deed.
I remain at your service.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies Sicel's ever seen.
Heavenly herring,
Not in the
delicious
mood for cheese.
dogfish,
An
used
excuse
for a
has more
scrap of
holes than a
goldie.
slice of this fine gorgon bear. Be the big
A
cheese
quiet day on the market,
with a
it
wheeze
seems.
of the good stuff. No one has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
A quiet day on the market, it seems.
Heavenly herring,
Until next time.
Oh, my good man.
Can I help
Drink,
you?
please.
Please, don't keep shouting in my ear.
Farewell! Good to see you again. Farewell! Can I help ya?
Name's Yard. Please make friends. I've been offering the weary traveler a seasonal drink for nearly 2 decades now. King World.
Just hanging around the inn, are you? Waiting for
How's
what?
business around here? Well, between you and me, things are rather slow since the incident, but spirits high on liquor floor, and it's not like it is tonight. Seems a great map. We're doing about Jake's murder.
I've got my
Murder.
eye.
Okay.
I'm at you.
Suspect anyone?
Farewell!
Where's the waitress? I want to talk to her too.
Can I help you?
Oh, my good man. A drink, please.
Please,
Heard
don't
about the
keep
revelation.
shouting in my ear.
You mean you haven't heard of what a fortunate? Oh no, nope. Oh, wait a minute.